Hi everyone, it's Amy, and today I am going to be setting up another mini binder. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, she just set up a mini binder, why is she doing more? Well, that's because I'm starting another collection and I wanted to put that collection into another separate mini binder. If you've seen any of my previous mini binder setups, you'll know that I have one video where I used this one that is really cute, but it was just a bit too flimsy, so that is why I decided to move on from this kind and use this one that's just sturdier. And I don't know, it's really cute and I really like it. So I will leave links to those videos below. I do think that these two binders are a really good option if you are not able to find ones like these. And I'm going to get into all of the materials. I'm going to mention where everything is from. I'll leave links below. So I am located in the US, and I know that a lot of photo card collectors like to use these binders. They are by the brand called B&D, and I'm also going to leave links below to other videos that came before me that are really inspirational and very helpful, and also just really fun to watch. So I definitely recommend that you check those out because they're very helpful. But yeah, so basically the first part of this video is just going to be me talking about materials and where I got everything, and then the next part of the video is just going to be me setting up this binder. And yeah, I am going to be starting an Astro collection. I'm so excited. So basically my current mini binder setup is this, and I'm not getting rid of this, I'm still using it. This is just going to be like my multi mini binder where I just have some various groups in here. But basically this is a 3-ring binder that I ordered off of Amazon, and the pockets are just actually 9 pocket pages that I cut up and I punched new holes in so that they would align a little bit better. So basically I think that this is just a really good option if one, you are feeling crafty and you already have the materials. The actual binder itself was very cheap, and again, I got it off of Amazon Prime, so it arrived here very quickly. And another thing too is that it will be still large enough to accommodate standard size sleeves. So I use your standard, dragon shields like this, and they still fit. And yeah, so I just think that this is a really good option for, if you're just in the mood for something like this. But I also really love the aesthetic and the overall look of this type of 6-ring binder as well. Again, this is by B&D, and it has 6 rings as well. But this was a set that I got off of Mochi Things, and I think they are based in the US, so I ordered it and it got to me like within 2 days. And I originally joined a Go for this, but the Go got canceled, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna order my own off of Mochi Things, even though it is a bit more expensive to order from them. But again, I received it within 2 days, so I'm not gonna complain. But it came with some 1 pockets, and these are the 4 pockets. Okay, hi, I was actually just editing this video and I realized that there was one more shop that I wanted to mention, but I forgot. And it's an Etsy shop called Durunaru. So it is going to be a more accessible option if you live in the US. The only thing is right now that while I'm filming this, they are out of stock of this particular A5 binder, but they also have other B&D products, like they have these refills that you can buy. And I believe, just from reading their reviews, even though they're based in South Korea, they ship things out very quickly to the US. People seem to be very happy with their service, and they seem to restock these quite often. So I'm gonna leave a link to their shop below if you want to just bookmark it and keep checking with them. But yeah, I just really wanted to mention them as well. I think that their prices are a lot better than Mochi Things, so yeah, definitely keep them in mind. So the biggest thing about these 4 pockets is that they will not fit, your standard size sleeves, so I had to get smaller ones, and I ended up getting the Dragon Shield ones. I also have these ones as well. I've got Sleeve Kings and I have Mayday Games. I'm going to talk about the differences between these. So like I said, these pockets for the Beyond D will not fit the standard size dragon shields. So there are a couple of options out there. Now, these two, we have the Mayday Games, and this is the purple. It says Mayday Games Standard USA Game Size Sleeves, and it is the purple pack. So these are 56 millimeters by 87 millimeters. This yellow one by Sleeve Kings are the same dimensions as 56 by 87 millimeters. And then you have the Dragon Shield. I have the Clear Classic, and then I got pink matte for like fillers as well as white matte. All of these dimensions are 59 by 86. So Dragon Shields, Japanese size. You have to remember that when you're searching for them that you type in Japanese size, because that means it's a little bit smaller. But out of all three of these ones have a slightly wider dimension, but all three of them will fit in the Beyond D pockets. You can also buy the refills on Beyond D, which was exactly what I did. I bought some of the 4-pocket refills, and then I got some of the single pocket and then the 2-pocket. I found all of these sleeves on Amazon, but if you don't want to switch up your sleeves and buy smaller ones specifically for just one thing, and you want to continue using the sleeves that you use now, but they're bigger, there are other options out there. However, I haven't done a lot of research in terms of where to find 6-ring 4-pockets that are available in the US. I'm sure there are. I ended up ordering some from Mercari Japan through Neokyo, which isn't here yet, but they're by Amifa. I'll insert a photo of them. They're by the Amifa brand, and the 4-pockets are a little bit wider, so they will accommodate your standard size dragon shields. So those are two options for you. Either you decide you want to get smaller sleeves to fit in these pockets, or you can always buy larger pockets like the Amifa brand and keep using the larger sleeves that you already have now. Or you could always make your own sleeves like I did in my first mini binder. Also, when it comes to quality and thickness, I'm going to mention a little bit about these. So the purple Mayday Games, these are the thinnest out of the bunch. They're definitely the thinnest. And then I would say Sleeve Kings is like the in-between. And then the Dragon Shields are the thickest, and they feel identical to the standard Dragon Shield sleeves. So these are your 3 options, and I do believe that in terms of price, this is the cheapest. Probably was around $2 to $3 for 100 of them, but it wasn't available on Amazon Prime. I had to pay the third-party seller for shipping, so I think I paid like $3 shipping. So the shipping ended up being about equal to the pack of sleeves. And then I forget how much this was, but this was a little bit more expensive than the Mayday Games. And then I think I got a twin pack of this for, oh, I forget. I'll leave a little caption here and letting you know the price of this one. I will show you a photo card that I have here of MJ, who is, by the way, who I will be collecting in Astro. But yeah, you can see that he is in the Dragon Shield. So there is a little bit of space still in between the card and the sleeve. And just to kind of show you what it'll look like in the binder. We're not setting it up yet, but yeah, like here's the 4-pocket, and this Japanese size fits perfectly. There's really not a whole lot of wiggle room, so I'm very much happy with that. If you're curious though about what the smaller ones look like, again, these two are the exact same dimensions, so I'm just going to show what the Sleeve King looks like. Let me take this out. So if I put MJ into the Sleeve King, then you'll see that, I don't know if this is going to capture on camera very well, but this sleeve fits a lot more snugly against the card. So it's just going to depend on your personal preference. I actually think Sleeve Kings is really great, especially if you want to double sleeve stuff. Like I could just put this, you know, into here and he would be, you know, double protected. But yeah, if I were to put him into this pocket. Obviously he fits, and there is going to be just a little bit of wiggle room. So yeah, that's just basically what I wanted to show you in terms of the sleeves. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about the binders. I'm really excited to be using them. Here's one where I haven't even opened it yet, but yeah, this is just what the packaging looks like. It says A5, B on D, and I really love that there's a little window in the front for you to insert a photo card in. And yeah, I just really love that a whole lot. And like I said, I also, you know, got all these extra pockets. Everything is from Mochi Things, which does ship in the US. So again, it got to me very quickly. I also got some paper fillers. I decided that I think I'm going to use them maybe as like a cover or something. I don't know. I couldn't decide on if I wanted a pink grid or if I wanted kind of this like pale yellow. So I bought both, as well as these really cute little kitty deco stickers. I think I'm going to try to maybe decorate around the photo card that I put in, although I haven't picked out a photo card that I want to use yet, so that might still be blank today. I don't know, we'll kind of see how things go. So that's all I wanted to say about the materials that I am using. Again, everything is going to be linked down below. Okay, well that's enough rambling from me. I'm going to start setting up my Astro binder now. Okay, so it is a few days later, and the reason I waited is because I had a lot more cards coming in, and I really wanted to, you know, get a good foundation going while I was setting up this binder. So I used a combination of the Dragon Shield Japanese sleeves. I used the white matte for this one and the clear classic for the cards. So yeah, it was just these two boxes that I used for this pile right here. So the first thing that I actually am thinking about doing is removing this black string. At the moment, my binder isn't very bulky yet, but I think over time, you know, it could potentially crush like the cards. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this now, and I don't know, maybe I'll put it back. We'll see how things go. All right, I went ahead of time and I just decided to kind of pre-label everything. And yeah, we're just gonna sort of go in order, starting with the very first album. So I made a little filler here with a note on it that says Spring Up and Summer Vibes. There's 2 cards for MJ, so I'm just gonna put 2 here and then 2 here. 2 for Spring Up and then 2 for Summer Vibes. Also, if you're wondering where I got these little sticky notes from, it's actually something that I didn't order. It's from a local Japanese stationery shop, but this is the name of the brand, Nekoni. Original designs. That's really all I have to go off of here. So yeah, just in case you were wondering. But I have the Spring Up and Summer Vibes photo cards coming from Mercari Japan. I actually just submitted the packing request today, thank God, finally. So yeah, I also have 1 card from Autumn Story, the orange version. I think I have the 2 red ones, which are going to go up here on the top. Those 2 are also coming from Neokyo. Basically, most of the cards that I'm missing have already been purchased from Neokyo, but we're just, you know, waiting on them to get here. So okay, that's all I have for this page. I'm probably gonna do fillers later. I just really don't want it to slow me down right now. I have a filler here for Winter Dream. There's 2 cards for that, which I was actually really lucky to find the album on Neokyo for a really good price, and it came with the inclusions for MJ, so that was really exciting. All right, so since this only had 2 photo cards, I decided to split it up where I'm taking the 2 clear cards from Dream Part 1 and I'm gonna combine it with Winter Dream. So I'm just trying my best to not leave a lot of empty spaces because I like the look of the 4 pockets being filled. So this page is gonna look like that. Oops, let me just go ahead and remove these. I'm not leaving that in there. All right, so now for Dream Part 1, with the one with like the bottles, we have day and night. So I only have 1 of each right now. I don't know if I'm missing, I think I'm missing 1 for night, I want to say. So yeah, I think. I need to double check my my orders, but I'm just going to put one there, and to kind of even out like the lumpiness in this, I'm gonna put him down here in this corner. So that's how that will look. It's so nice when some of the albums only have 2 for each member. It just makes things look a lot more satisfying, I think, in this type of binder. Okay, now for Dream Part 2. I only have one photo card, and it's the Wind version, so we'll put him down here. The 2 Wish ones will go up here, and then the other Wind will go down here. Okay. Let's see, and then Dream Part 2 Polaroids. I actually don't think I have, I might have one of the Polaroids on the way now that I think about it. But yeah, we're just going to do the filler for it here. And then I'm going to leave these 2 blank for now. Yeah. And then we move into Dream Part 2. Okay, so I have this filler. This is going to be the page for the 2 limited edition photo cards from Dream Part 2, as well as the 2 Kinos. So I was able to find the Kinos. Those were actually very easy and very affordable. But it's the limited edition ones I think that I'm going to have the most difficulty with. Okay. And then Rise Up. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to have those for a while probably. There's 2 photo cards for Rise Up and then 2 Polaroids, and I don't think I even have any of these photo cards yet, unfortunately. I was lucky to find a seller though on Instagram who has the album, and they sold it to me for a really good price, so I'm really excited to have Rise Up. That was like the one that I really wanted. Okay, so I have this page here for All Light. This is the green backs. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move this around a lot because it's easier to insert the cards that way. But okay, we have one with the message back. And yeah, I think I will do this one first. One thing that's a bit different that I'm not used to yet with these pockets is just they feel a little bit stickier, so it just takes a little bit more getting used to, like, you know, with like regular 9-pocket Ultra Pros and stuff. They're just a lot slicker, so they just sort of slide in really easily. But yeah, okay, hopefully my lighting is okay. It's really cloudy today, but it's also really sunny at the same time. Okay, now we have the All Light white version, and I have 2 so far for this, and I think I did message backs up here first, so we'll just do that again. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just put him here. Okay. Actually, you know what? Since I have so many gaps right now, let's just do this. Alright, now for Blue Flame, there's the story version and the book version, 2 of each, 2 photo cards of each, I mean. So those I think are also on the way. I will leave that little label there, or this label I mean. Then for One and Only, they have 2 photo cards and 1 message card. And I was really lucky again to find that album on Neokyo for a really good price, and it came with the 2 photo cards for MJ. So now we have Gateway. So I pulled this one of MJ, which was really exciting, and I think I'm only missing 1 right now, so I'm keeping my eyes out for that. Let me just remove this. But in other exciting news, I also pulled both of Onu's cards and Bin's. So yeah, within the same order. I didn't end up filming this, I just didn't feel like it, but it was very exciting. So I'm gonna store their cards here. And yeah, I'm still really like on the fence about how I want to go about like collecting bin and Uno, because I know that, you know, some of the prices that I've been seeing are just really wild, and if I do, I'm just gonna like really take my time. So yeah, but for now I'm just gonna stick them here right after MJ's page because they belong to the same album. So yeah, I'm just gonna at least try to find bins so we can at least have one full page. But eventually it would be really cool to have, you know, all of them, but I know that's kind of wishful thinking right now. Okay, finally we're moving into the current album, For All Yours, and I did upload an unboxing of that. I unboxed 9 albums. It was very, very exciting for me, so definitely check that out. But I've been doing some trades and stuff as well. Okay, so we have MJ's page here, and with this album I'm also going to try to obtain all of Bin and Uno's cards. But yeah, that's been a process. So I'm gonna put the 2 U cards and the 2 me cards here. I only have one of MJ's cards for the me version right now. The other ones are on the way. And then for the us version, and as well as pre-order benefits. So yes, I've got the 2 here. Whoops, almost dropped that. For us, and this was the purple version. And since we have some empty space here, I pulled this holographic card from MakeStar as a pre-order benefit, so put him down there. I do have a lot more of his pre-order benefits on the way, so I will worry about that later. Okay, now we have Uno's page, and let's see, I have 1 card here for the U version. Do I want to put, this is how I've been doing it? Yeah, I'm putting the ones with the white backs on this side. Okay, and then the 2 very exciting cards, one with the Care Bear from the me version, which was the blue colored album. So we're just missing that one. I also need to get his 2 cards from the Us album, but I do have his really pretty holo card from MakeStar, so we'll just put it right down there. Okay. And Bin, I have 1 of his U cards, the red one, so in there. And I don't have any yet from the me version, so we'll skip that and go into the Us album. And yeah, I ended up pulling both of these, which was really, really exciting. So and then his MakeStar pre-order card. Okay. And then finally the message cards. And I'm still a little iffy on how exactly I want to display all of these. I was really lucky and I pulled all 3 of Bin's message cards, so I will store them in here. And I pulled 1 of Uno's cards, which was the purple one. So I'm just gonna put like both of them in here like this for now. And I'm really hoping that I will eventually get MJ's. I'll probably do some trading for that. I just haven't listed them for trade yet because like these message cards are like the lowest priority for me right now in terms of like trading anything and like expending any of my energy on that. So okay, and we actually had a little bit of room to spare in terms of like the pages that came with this binder. So it came with 25 pages, which was really nice. And we didn't even end up using all of them. So there it is, all set up currently. And I think I'm gonna go through and start adding in a little bit of fillers. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna put my extra gateway card of MJ in the front. Now, don't roast me, because some of you are probably like, oh my god, why would you do that with a real card? You should use a freebie. I don't have a freebie for MJ, and I mean, he's sleeved. I think he'll be fine, honestly. I mean, he's an extra one, and it's a really cute card. I like it. So, I mean, I might switch him out eventually if I do get a freebie, but I actually really think this is cute. So we'll put him in the front. Okay, now I'm gonna put in some fillers and do some finishing touches. Okay, so now I'm ready to finally do a final flip through. And as you can see, I ended up putting the little kitty stickers kind of around the little frame. I don't know, I thought they were really cute. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna change it. I'm still a little bit on the fence about that. But yeah, I just really wanted to decorate it. I also decided to go with using this yellow board A5 paper that I got off of Mochi Things. I think it looks a little bit better with like the tan cats on the cover, so that was why I went with that. And also I put it in the back as well. All right, so let's do a final flip through. So for the first page, I just left it blank because I have no photo cards for it. And basically, if I already had a photo card, I just put fillers in just to kind of complete that page and just make things look a little bit fuller. So yeah, this is an empty page, empty page, empty page. And I'm so happy with this. I think it is so cute, and I can't wait to start getting my MJ collection filled up. And then once we do that, we'll see where things go with Bin and Unu. I know that that's gonna be a whole nother project basically to tackle. Sorry if this is not aligning very well. I'm having trouble seeing in my camera lens, or in the viewfinder, I mean. Anyways, so that's it, and these are just a few extras. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope that this was helpful for you, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. All right, that's it for me today. I'll see you later. Bye.